G'day lads and ladettes, welcome back to another episode of Rimworld with Havoc from Lex Gaming. Last episode, we researched Pemmican. We didn't actually get into any fights, although they tried, but for some reason they kept coming up here and attacking the insectoids, which is fine. They can keep doing that until they die. That works out for me perfectly fine. We upgraded our house a little bit. It's very congested, I know. Speaking of which, we should probably... Oh, can't prioritize cleaning. We will do some cleaning real fast to get the room in order. Then I think we'll chop down some trees. Oh, we also started growing a lot more rice, so that's great. The cougar tried to eat us, but we managed to escape it. That could have been game ending, so I'm glad we escaped that. So yeah, essentially what we need to get the pemmican cranking, and so we can eat, is plenty of meat. The issue we have is there's not actually a lot of wildlife going on at the moment. Well, at least stuff that we can actually eat. There's like a squirrel, a tortoise. The cougar will try and kill us. Same with the megasloth and the trombos and the rhinoceros. Vermalopes we could probably kill in the rain, but we're not going to even try. Not with this bow anyway. We're currently researching solar panels, so we can get a bit of power. And then next we'll try and research battery. However, we also need recurve / great bow. So we've got more range and we can be safer, essentially. Most of our wood right now is going towards refilling. These are actually really intensive on wood. What we're going to do is start off this episode with chopping down some trees, and we're going to use that wood to build a brand new room. Once she stops, he stops researching. Our plants have leveled up a little bit. Our intellectual has also leveled up a bit. Construction hasn't really. It's not great. Actually, we should see. Construction skill required 6. That's not great. Maybe we should stop researching that and worry about recurve bow. What do you need for recurve to make it? Doesn't say what we need to make it. We can come back to that later once we've leveled up our construction a bit more, which we will be doing by building this up a bit more. We've got a slaver coming to visit. That's good. We will unlock this door, and when she wakes up, she can go trade. He can go trade. Far out. In other countries, people can get really upset with you for misgendering. Luckily I'm Australian and we don't really care about that stuff as much. Yeah, none of these are worth anything and they're not going to buy any of the materials that we have, so it's kind of useless. We're not going to allow that door. Alright. You're going back to researching when I need you to plant cut, so we will manually do it. Get rid of that. And again. That's my bad. I changed the priority list on that last episode and never changed it back. Yeah, see what I mean? We just lost like yeah, 50 logs for that, 20 logs for that. So to keep this room at a reasonable temperature is kind of difficult to do. What I want to happen is that cougar, wherever that is, to want to eat one of these guys. Because it's going to be hungry. It missed out on a meal from me, so... Right, let's start looking at building our new structure. I want to give that there, that there. It's going to be a reasonably sized room. That we're going to move our research bench into. But that's where we're going to set up a table as well. So I want a small table, 2 stools. We're going to reinstall this. We'll reinstall it there. And then reinstall this chair there. As well as deconstruct that. And put the crafting spot there. Right, we also need to chop some more wood and chop these stumps. And hopefully he can get all this done today. Another quest, stack of supplies, could be an unknown threat, some advanced components. But we don't need stuff like that yet. For starters, we don't have the defenses. What I mean by that is the more high value items you have in your storage, the more likely it is you're going to get a big attack, a more dangerous attack. At least that's what it is for Randy Random. I'm not sure what it's like for Cassandra. I have never played Cassandra. I've always played Randy, but once again, I've played this game heavily modded, so it didn't matter as much. We should also research tree sowing and plant trees to recuperate what we use. Then at least that way, I'm not running out of trees in this area. Move some of this around just to make it a bit better. It's still an awful room, but we can fix that fairly easily. By using a stonecutter's table. And we'll put that right there. Yeah, we'll put it there. You're gonna go cook your meal. How is these going? 62%, so by the time we need another meal, hopefully. Right, before you do that, orders, you need to get rid of these stumps. Stumps. Thank you. And then finish that room off. Roof it, there we go. Perfect. Right, we need to mine one more of those. prioritize that. How's our needs? 8 without a table, soaking wet, awful bedroom. Right, the awful bedroom we can work on by using these slate chunks. We'll use a dumping stockpile and we'll put it there like that. It's not for corpses, it's for chunks. Right, now these can be hauled. And yes, even the items that you've got in your base are also technically adds to your wealth. So the better your furniture is and all that sort of stuff, the more likely it is that you're going to get raided. So going for the best isn't necessarily always the best thing you can do in this game. Although I do wish he had a better bed in here. I can change that in the future. Need more wood. So tomorrow we'll chop all those trees. Tree sowing's next. That's quite a big research task. And hopefully we can get some people like to help us out with that. Need to build a copy of this torch and put it there. We're also using wood in the torches. So we're going through wood like crazy. Now, there's plenty of woodlands and stuff out here that we can utilize. Has that cougar moved on? No, it hasn't. It's down there now. That works for me. Let's get some of this hill root whilst it's down there. We don't have any medicine, we need it. Botched one of them, please, at least, oh, we got one. One's better than nothing. So I'm not overly concerned, it would be better if we had it all. But hey, like, you can't win them all. How are we going? Oh, it's gonna be close. Yeah, pemmican's more important than the cooked meals. We do have berry bushes, we've got hill root in here as well. We need some more creatures to turn up in this area, because right now we're kind of in a bad spot for food. Even having one or two creatures of our own that we can breed and then slaughter some of them for the meat would also be really handy. We got plenty of land up here that we can use for a pen. So hopefully we get some deer or something like that turning up in the future. I know we can build this, but we also need our stocks to be up. It's gonna start getting pretty cold soon. So all I'll do then is just move the fire into our bedroom and probably make another one in here. And spend most of the time researching it during the winter. Get that last stump, and then hopefully prioritize the sowing area. Prioritize harvesting. Come on. Start that. Right, bills, add bill. We'll start making some slate blocks. And we'll do it for we'll do it 6 times. We don't actually have that much slate or anything in this area for us to utilize. It's all outside, which I'm surprised, because this is quite a, like, this would be an area where I would expect to see flash storms. That's okay. Right now. But I do need you to go harvest, so please go harvest. Plant cut, row, we will add to the priority list. I need you to harvest all that for us. Harvest. And harvest the ones we can harvest here as well. 14 berries, and we've got a fair bit of that as well. Now go to that. So we're cutting the slate to make a floor, essentially. We want a slate tile floor for this room. It's going to cost us a little bit, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. You're gonna go for a walk, that's fine. Get some more social stuff going on. Is that cougar still alive? Or did it get killed by the fire? It's up there now. Okay. Works for me. The biggest issue we have is all the animals that are left are really big and dangerous animals. Boomerlopes, if you shoot them, they will explode. It's just a part of the game. Like, they'll explode and catch on fire. I don't need to know what that quest is, because we're not in a position to even worry about that. Right, the room's still awful, but we will make it work. It's also very dirty. So, Andre's got plenty of stuff that he has to accomplish every day. Plus extra jobs just to keep him on the, like, other jobs just to keep him going. What I do want to do is build a roof area here. Just so he's not in the rain between buildings, it just makes sense. Okay, I've kind of ruined that. Shrink zone, there we go. At least that way he's got somewhere to stand to actually achieve the recreational requirements that he has. It's getting better. Still dirty though, but it is getting better. That's actually quite a big deal. I should have just enough slate to be able to finish this room off. It's still awful. I don't understand how it's rather tight though. It doesn't really make sense to me, but that's a part of the game. I thought this room was more than enough in size. It is also a thoroughfare into this area, which I also need the floor. Or just build a new stockpile on it, which could go at the back here. But for now, I'm not bothered because we need the wood for the fire and the cooler and the 2 torches. That's where our wood's going. Alright, finish this construction. We've got 10 bits left. It's still awful. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Put that there, that there. And then prioritize cleaning. Mediocre, there we go, and now dull. Because of the stuff on the floor, but that's fine, as long as it's not awful. When he goes to bed and wakes up, it should be pretty well fixed. Got enough raw food there for one more meal. Keep on the research for recurve bow. And I also want to see how your construction's going. Pretty close to a level up, but we need one more after that. So maybe a bunch of deconstruction. There's a bunch of old ruins and stuff around the place that we can deconstruct and get bits and pieces from. Even utilize, like, rather than buying, like, building a new table, I probably could have got them from here. There's some steel tables, limestone walls, things like that that we can utilize to get bricks as well. It's a dull room, but we're good. So that there is another mood modifier off of the list of things that we needed to worry about. That's awesome. Something new to add though is we're awfully low on food, and most of the berry bushes have been wiped out. Berry bush there. I'm going to click on harvest and I'm going to unlock that door. We need those berries to come back to keep the mills going. Doing a lot better on the harvesting front. We're not wasting as much anymore, which is really good. Go haul all that stuff back for me. You're gonna eat a meal, then you're not gonna cook good. Good. Yeah, gather all that. Fantastic. I was really worried. one more group, bunch of berries. We've got 3 meals. And this, how much is this? This is 8? No, 4. I know it's expired. That's fine. We got 40, so 44. We'll have enough for 60 meals because you can mix ingredients. So we're still going. I was worried, but we're still good. And they last for a very long time, so we got a fair bit out of it. Plus we've got all this rice that's almost ready. We just needed this to keep us topped up. Our room's now awful again. That's to be expected. But we might actually do that. We'll do a trip here and deconstruct all this. So orders, deconstruct, all that. But the reason for that is all of this is going, I can use to A, keep our floors tidy. If I make all this limestone here and in here, it's more likely this area is going to get dirty, which is fine. Like, it's more than fine. We have a cold snap. Right, so we're going to need a campfire in here and we're going to deconstruct that. Nope. Deconstruct. Right, we also need a squirrel self-taming. Fantastic. We also need a campfire there. Okay, so the interaction spot, sorry. Prioritize working on that. Right. Now, I want to get these 3 trees. You have to be in the home area. I'll make a new area, close, expand allowed areas, area 2, there. And then we click on animals and it has to stay in area 2. There we go. If we ever get another squirrel, what gender is this squirrel? Female. There's no other squirrels on the map, but that's okay. It can live there for now. Clean the dirt and the trash and then go back to bed. There we go. Slept in the cold, it's 20 degrees. I don't understand how that can stay at 28, 29 and this is going down. That's why. Because of the cold snap, I need to deconstruct that. Oof. A lot of trees are like dying because of the cold. That's ridiculous. I've never seen that before. Psychic drone, loaf, male. That isn't great. It's going to keep his mood pretty low. I don't know what you need for food. Squirrel eats. Vegetable seeds, live plants, meals, processed foods, liquor, and kibble. It eats live plants. Well, I mean, there's plenty of live plants. In fact, I think it just ate my berries. No, it didn't. The berries just died. Okay. Spoils in 13 days. Cold snap's still going. It's -5 outside. 28 in there. 29 in there. Yeah, we're fine. Reacted to that fast enough. What we do need is new wildlife, really badly. Oh, there's a new squirrel. And it's a male. Should definitely try and tame that. Not in the cold snap, obviously, but we should definitely try and tame that. So when everything comes back, we'll try and finish the deconstruction on this. This is all steel as well, yep. Okay, it's component of spacecraft. There's some more limestone walls there as well to deconstruct. It's healthy, it's still going. Oh. Okay. I am a word. I don't believe I... Like, I should have known that. It's pretty obvious. Just didn't think. Psychic drone's ending. Cold snap's still going though. I wish I had have tamed that other squirrel. I might even give it a go. Work. Hunt. Handle can go to 1. Cold snap's over. Beautiful. Wildlife. A whole bunch of guinea pigs. I'm gonna tame a bunch of them as well. Or at least try to. Kind of a waste of food, but at the same time, worth it if I can get 1 or 2 of them. Can start breeding them, and then I've got my own meat source, then pemmican. Like, that's my thought process. They're not the greatest source of food in the world, obviously, but like it's a big deal. Food's a real problem again. That's fine. Whatever guinea pigs I'm not taming, I will kill for the food. There's also a turkey I would really like to tame, so I might leave alone. Reason why is because it produces eggs. So why not give it a crack? Alright, 1 guinea pig. Andre is really, really busy. Got some harvesting happening too. I know I should prioritize making food. Like, get that, but I need these bushes to be able to tame. Prioritize that. Prioritize that. Let's see what I mean. I can then give it a go trying to tame these again. Just keeps failing. Please, please don't fail. Well, it did. We've got starvation now. You're not going to relax socially. You're going to prioritize butchering. That is your job for the remainder. Because you have a malnourished happening. Bit too close for comfort. I also want to deconstruct that and reconstruct it outside. Well, actually no, don't. We'll just toggle that and utilize that there, and then toggle that. Alright, you're going off hunting. Did you... Yeah, you failed. Nice. Thanks for that. Still need warm clothes. The only way to do that is to get some wool. The only way to get that is alpacas or muffalo. A bunch of does just turned... Bucks and does have turned up. That's kind of huge. That's a lot of food. I need to build this one. I should never have deconstructed it. Right, bills, add bill, pemmican, add bill, make pemmican, and then simple meal. Pemmican needs to be done until I have 100. Make pemmican can be done until I have 20. Prioritize cooking at the campfire. We'll make pemmican. Oh. Okay. Don't break down on me while you're out there. Major break. Come on. Shaman merchant. That could be really good too. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. Clear work for it. No. No. I screwed that up really badly. That malnourished is really messing me up. Come on. Badly malnourished. Okay, assign, edit. You can eat pemmican. Eat the pemmican. Oh, that was too close for comfort. Yeah, poor health, blah blah blah. You really don't have anything that I want. Didn't quite get as much done in the last little bit as I would like. But that's also just a part of the game. We still want that squirrel. We're just wasting food on that. So instead, we're not going to bother with that. We might hunt a couple of bucks. Nicely done. Take that home. Nice trophy. It's winter, so we won't allow selling there anymore. Toggle that. Toggle that. Transport pod crash. Here we go. What's the bio on that? You can't do dumb labor, firefighting, cooking, or caring. Your social's pretty good, but for the most part, you are terrible. However, strip. That's more important. That's everything to Andre right now, to get that. The dude itself, not so good. However, Forcewear parka, Forcewear pants, Forcewear t-shirt, go son. That is massive. Right? That has changed just about everything. Thank you, Cassandra. That's crazy. Go kill that deer for me. How is your shooting going? 10. Really good. Right, harvest the berries we can. How about you refuel it? Harvest what we can harvest before the winter. Because we're getting to that point where there's not much time until winter, and we will lose a bunch of stuff if not starvation. Prioritize butchering. Far out. I've got to stay on top of everything. If I don't, we end up in a really bad position. Prioritize cooking. Thank you. prioritize hauling. No, prioritize hauling, and then prioritize cleaning. Alright, there's not as much happening in this episode as a few of the other ones. However, what is happening is, like, we're getting set up to have a really good run. A lot of good things happening. Obviously, we don't have more colonists. And we do need some more colonists. It's kind of pitiful where we're at. Cook after that. Then haul. Then cook. We've got plenty of stuff we need to hold back, but we're just currently just trying to get as much stuff out of the world before winter hits as we possibly can. I don't think this is going to grow anymore. It's just too cold. I'd love it to, but I honestly don't think it's going to happen. Whole bunch of squirrels and other animals. Yeah, gather everything up. I wish you could add like a specific hour just for cleaning. Oh well. That's pretty good. Practice here. Don't just go for a walk. I need you to... Alright, let's pull all this back. Apart from patient and doctor and grow. And full send into hauling. Oh, we got a raid. A bow. Someone with a bow. Really good with animals. Pretty good intellectual. That's kind of good. Like, it's not, like, don't get me wrong, it's not the greatest thing we could have right now. Like, someone really good at construction is what we need more, so we can, when we research solar panels and batteries, we can actually have power and a fridge. And my raid target's there. I wonder... Dies in 9 hours. Capture. Go. I reckon we might be able to capture it. We just have to get really lucky where the bugs are. Yup. Yup. Go, 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 go. Right. If I get this colonist, it's like... It's not the craziest thing in the world. However, it does free me up. Prioritize tending. Right, I don't have to worry about research as much. Raven, which I believe is a female, yep, Raven can worry about that stuff itself. That frees me up for so much. Intense pain, hungry, awful prison cell, slept on the ground. That's all fine. I don't care. I don't care if that's the case. Solar flare doesn't matter. We don't have power yet. We are running out of venison and food. It is growing, just really slowly because of the cold. Alright, wildlife, we will go get ourselves another buck. We need it because of starvation. Actually, no, you prioritize cooking. What? And you need water to be up. But resistance is pretty high. It really is. And this is going to be quite difficult considering we've got really low food right now. The only way to bring this back is by going hunting. We're going to have to put hunt on the priority list. That's only one berry. And I say that, but it is kind of important. Nice, that's another deer. That's more food. Drop that off, butcher it, cook it, all that good stuff. Prioritize butchering. Prioritize cooking. No. Prioritize cooking. Thank you. Sheesh. We really do need to make sure there's 2 meals cooked, because we've got to look after Raven as well and its needs. Her needs. So Raven, what else were you good at? Bio. You weren't that great at shooting, but you're really good at animals and intellectuals. So we can leave the hunting essentially to Andre, and Raven can do research and like taming / handling. We've got a raid, which is fine. What do we got here? Recurve bow, normal. You want to buy my tribal wear. Finally, something to sell. Right, Raider, jump to... That's fine, because we've got people that will kill him for me. F allow, F allow. He might go unconscious. No, he's self-healing. Kind of disappointing. I wouldn't mind. Well, I don't even know like if he's any decent or not. We're out of wood. Which is not great because starvation. Starvation Andre. Buddy. A gift? Was... No. I mean, that's fine. How's the needs... Oh, you've got plenty of food. You got enough food. Are you still sad wandering? Yeah, you are. But you've eaten something, so that's... Trying to manage everything is... I mean, it's not that hard. But, like, trying to keep track of, like, several different things in your mind at once. Like, I need to do this, 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 and this. Like, it's not... You have to be running through the list in your head at all times, like, what you need. And food is just so easy to forget if you've played modded and have more than one colonist, because there's always someone doing it. Not so much when you've got one colonist, you've got to try and be as on top of everything as you possibly can be. Where are you going? What, don't you, don't. I mean, cool. That was scary. Can you not do that? After that bit of nonsense, I think we're gonna leave it here, lads. If you made it this far, comment Mad Dog in the comments. If not, you're obviously not going to comment it because you didn't see what I wrote, or what I said. You didn't hear what I said. Far out, my words. Sheesh. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Cheers. Laters.